Now, my special guest in the studio today is Pat McKenna, and I'll be talking to him, Pat, in a few moments. Before that, let's take a track from Pat's new album, which is titled Better Times I Can't Remember, and this is quite a popular one from the album. It's called You Sure Make Blue Jeans Look Good.
The old west calls off in the evening, and the songs I've loved all the years. The life of the cowboy still warms my heart on the plains where they round up the steers. So don't tell me I'm a dreamer. I'd write some love songs if I could. I just want you to know my heart's all aglow, and you sure make blue jeans look good. Of the Virginian, where memories are precious as gold. Blue eyes and jeans fulfill all my dreams, my lady to have and to hold. So don't tell me I'm a dreamer. I'd write some love songs if I could. I just want you to know my heart's all aglow, and you sure make blue jeans look good. So don't tell me I'm a dreamer. I'd write some love songs if I could. I just want you to know my heart's all aglow, and you sure make blue jeans look good. I just want you to know my heart's all aglow, and you sure make blue jeans look good.
Pat McKenna there, and you sure make blue jeans look good. Well, you're very welcome to the Greenfields of Ireland, Pat. Good to have you with us.
Thanks, Michael. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure. I'm glad you could take the time out for a visit. I know you're very busy at the moment. You're travelling back from the Kingdom of Kerry. You had a big gig there last night.
I was in Kerry last night at a concert.
Yeah.
Drove down to sing 5 songs. But it was a pleasure to be asked there too. It was a pleasure to be asked to any radio station.
And that was in Tralee.
In Tralee.
That was organised by, was it Radio Kerry?
Radio Kerry.
Yeah. And was there a big crowd?
I think they had out 600 seats, and they had about 8 extra ones.
Oh, good. Excellent.
So they were happy enough.
Yeah. And were they a dancing crowd? Or?
Oh, no, it was all seated.
Oh, right.
Seated concert.
Yeah.
There were about another, I think there were 8 acts in total or something like that.
And you did, you did a few songs yourself.
Everybody done about 20 minutes or 25 minutes, depending, you know.
Yeah, depending on the
length of the song.
Yeah, and the response from the audience, I suppose.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, you enjoyed the experience anyway.
Oh, it's music as an experience every day you waken. There's always something different.
Yeah. And you had a fair old trip to Kerry, didn't you, Pat? Because you're from Mahara in County Derry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's about 7 hours, you know. Maybe that's driving at a steady pace, you know.
Yeah.
But then if you had a heavy right foot, you could maybe do it in less.
Well, as I say, we're delighted you could break your journey on the way back home.
Today. It's great. This here is a good breather. You know.
And you're very busy on the circuit at the moment, Pat, particularly with social dance and
thank God
we're
getting our share of work, you know.
Yeah.
It's a competitive market out there at the minute.
It is, yeah.
The bar seems to be getting raised all the time.
Yeah.
So, but it's the social dance scene that we're on all the time, 95%.
Yeah,
of the time.
And it's very enjoyable, isn't it? And it's great to see a floor full of dancers.
The buzz you get out of it to see other people enjoying it, you know, it's great.
Yeah. And I suppose once you've got a floor full of enthusiastic dancers, it makes it easier for the band, doesn't it?
It does.
It's coming back at you. And,
I want. The more people are on the floor, the easier it is to play. It seems to be.
Yeah.
If there's only 2 couples on the floor, it's tough enough.
Soul destroying. Yeah, you think, what am I doing right, or what am I doing wrong?
What am I doing wrong?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
would be a better way to put it.
Yeah.
But when the floor is full now, it's easy.
And once you sort of discover what's keeping them out there, that's the way to go, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a big business at the minute, the social dancing. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great that it's here.
Of course, there's been a great revival in social dancing, isn't it, throughout Ireland, and it's good also to see that younger people are getting out on the floor.
I saw through the jiving has made a massive comeback.
It has indeed, yeah.
And then the quick steps, I'd love to be able to do that myself.
Go down the other side of the microphone.
The other side of the mic, I couldn't but one. I'd trip over myself.
Now, I've got a message in. There's a greeting for you. It's from Catherine, who's tuned in with us in Omagh, in County Tyrone. Hi,
yeah.
Catherine. Hi, Michael. Can you play a song by Pat McKenna?
Oh, great.
And please give Pat my regards.
Oh, Catherine.
That's Catherine there. And
thanks for that, Catherine. Thank
she'd
you.
like me to play one of your songs for all the listeners and all the DJs and all her friends throughout the world. So thanks for that, Catherine. And I've got another request. Let me just acknowledge this one. It's in from, let me see. Just trying to find the name there. But the message is, hi and good afternoon to you. You'd like to hear a Lisa McHugh song to cheer up your partner, Claire, who is not too well. So we wish her, we hope Claire gets well soon. And you say, keep up the good work on Irish Country Music Radio. Well, we'll certainly do that. So thanks for your message there. Is it Carl? I'm not quite sure what the name is there, but we'll play something from Lisa for you. Keep those requests coming in. Keep me busy. Well, we'll take that request from Catherine for another song from Pat McKenna. And this is one I like on the new album. It's The Gem of theroe.
In the land of O'Cahan, where bleak mountains rise, o'er his rough red sea tops now the dusky clouds fly. Deep sunk in a valley, a wild flower did grow, and her name was Finvola, the gem of theroe. The gem of theroe, the gem of theroe. And her name was Finvola, the gem of theroe. From the Isles of her beauty up here to her view came a youth clad in tartan, as strange as 'tis true, with a star on his breast and one strong was his bow. And he sighed for Finvola, the gem of theroe. The gem of theroe, the gem of theroe. And he sighed for Finvola, the gem of theroe. To the grey shores of Alba his bride he did bear, but short were the fond years these lovers did share. For thrice on a hillside the banshee cried low. 'Twas the death of Finvola, the gem of the roe. No more up the streamlet our maidens will hide. For one the pale cheek and be dim the blue eye. In silent affliction her source will flow. Since gone is Finvola, the gem of the roe. The gem of the roe, the gem of the roe. Since gone is Finvola, the gem of the roe. Since gone is Finvola, the gem of the roe.
Pat McKenna, my guest in the studio today, and that's a track from his current album, The Gem of the Roe, and we play that for Catherine in Oma, who asked me for a song from Pat a few moments ago. Well, Pat, the messages are coming in. I have one in from our good friend Kathy Paradise, who's tuning with us in Warwick, Rhode Island, US of A. Hi, Kathy.
Great. How you doing, Cal?
Kathy says, hello, Michael, and welcome to Pat.
Yeah.
I am here in the middle of a blizzard and,
Lord.
and thunder snow, 12 inches forecast before it ends. And you thought you had bad weather in the west.
Oh.
Thanks for that, Kathy. Well, I guess you might be sorting the old igloo out at that rate, but good to hear from you. And Kathy says, great to hear Pat. I have 2 of Pat's CDs. I'll have to get my hands on his new one.
Oh,
so
great.
there we are.
Well, thanks for taking the time, Cal, to
And
contact.
yeah, Kathy's a very regular listener to ICMR, indeed to this programme as well. One of our loyal listeners, one of our many loyal listeners. And there's also, Kathy's also passing on a message from 2 other loyal listeners of ours, Patsy and Rita McCartney, who are in Ottawa in Canada.
Oh, yeah. Aye, sure.
I'm sure you know
Patsy
those.
and Rita, I never had the pleasure of meeting them, I don't think.
Well, as a greeting for you there, and an apology that they're so sorry to have to miss you today on the programme.
Oh, okay.
And Kathy would like me to play something by Jerry Guthrie and Bernie Haney. Okay, leave those with me, Kathy. Thanks for that. And I also have a message in from Geraldine O'Donoghue. Hello, Michael and Pat. Hi, Geraldine. Met Pat last night at the Radio Kerry concert. What a fantastic entertainer. Thanks. And that's from Geraldine, who's down in Valentia Island.
Thanks, Geraldine.
Regular listener to the programme.
Yeah.
So there we are. Well, the title of the new album, Pat, is...
Better Times. I can't. I really forget.
I was going to pull your leg there.
I really forget the name of this album.
I was going to say you couldn't remember the title. Better Times.
Better Times. I can't remember.
Well, tell you what. Let's have a listen to the title track.
Okay.
Sweet unscented memories still take me back the years. The times we shared together, the laughter and the tears. Now the melodies are still as fine as when our love took hold. A soft refrain from way back then, like treasures carved in gold. Those days of country music and some good old rock and roll. Let the glory of the Yukon cast a spell upon my soul. Better times I can't remember when our hearts were all aglow. And the mellow tones of Jim Reeves on a late night radio. You know you're still the only one who speaks right to my heart. Every moment's out of reach, even when we're miles apart. Up and down many highways, but the one that beats the rest, it's the road that takes me to your heart, the one I love the best. Those days of country music and some good old rock and roll, like the glory of the Yukon, cast a spell upon my soul. Better times I can't remember, when our hearts were all aglow, and the mellow tones of Jim Reeves on a late night radio. Those days of country music and some good old rock and roll, like the glory of the Yukon, cast a spell upon my soul. Better times I can't remember, when our hearts were all aglow, and the mellow tones of Jim Reeves on a late night radio. Better times I can't remember, when our hearts were all aglow, and the mellow tones of Jim Reeves on a late night radio.
That's my guest in the studio today, Pat McKenna, and the title track of his current album, Better Times I Can't Remember. I'll be talking to Pat again in a few moments, but I'll play a request now for Carl and Claire. I hope I got the names right there. You'd like to hear something from Lisa McHugh. Well, here's a very popular song from her at the moment. Play me the Waltz of the Angels.
Played a party last night for some old folks. They were dancing and smiling at me. Said this old man alone at a table, as if there's some place that he'd rather be. So I said, sir, can I play something for you? Something special that you like to hear. When he looked up at me, he was smiling. Oh, but his eyes, they couldn't hide the tears. And he said, play me the waltz of the angels, and I'll close my eyes and pretend. Play me the waltz of the angels, so I can dance with my angel again. He said, yes, that's a song I remember. That's the one that she loved the best. It was playing the night that I met her, and it was playing when we laid her to rest. Play me the waltz of the angels, can dance with my angel again. Play me the waltz of the angels, and I'll close my eyes and pretend. Play me the waltz of the angels, so I can dance with my angel again. Let me dance with my angel again.
Beautiful song, and beautifully sung there for us by Lisa McHugh. Play Me the Waltz of the Angels. And I play that for Carl and Claire, and we hope that Claire is feeling better soon. Well, Pat McKenna is with us in the studio today, and I know Pat has to head off home now. He has a fairly long journey in front of him. He's heading back up from the Kingdom of Kerry from a concert last night.
About 3.5 hours left.
Yeah.
3.5 hours done.
Yeah, it's a long stretch, isn't it?
Yeah,
but we're delighted that
it's good to be here.
You could come into the studio today and join us for a little while.
Thank you.
And the new album is going well for you, Pat?
Going well, Michael. Thank God, because you take a chance on songs and you take a chance on albums. Because there are so many brilliant, excellent singers out there nowadays, and you could get swallowed up in the middle of them all.
I'm sure you could. Well, you've released, is it 5 albums to date?
5 albums. There's that new album, that's number 5.
Yeah.
I didn't intend to release 5 albums, but I released one years ago, and it was mediocre. It was modest enough.
Yeah.
Then I recorded another one that done well, and another that encouraged me to go and do another one.
Yeah.
So and so on, and that's how it happens. And this one is doing well. Also, so whether it encourages me to do another one or not, I don't know.
Well, I was going to say hopefully we can look forward to more albums from Pat McKenna.
Sure, that'd be great. But thanks a million for playing them.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
And to all the people for requesting, of course, they are the important people.
They are indeed.
Who buy them and request the songs.
Now, I have another couple of messages in. I've one in from a very loyal supporter of Irish Country Music Radio. We call her Manchester Maggie. How are you, Maggie? And the message is just to say, hello, Foxy and Pat, loving the music, and good luck, Pat, with the new CD. Love to all, from Manchester Maggie.
Oh, that's great. Thanks, Maggie, for doing that. Thanks for saying hello.
And Carl is back to me again. Thank you so much for playing The Waltz of the Angels, one of our favourites. Thank you. And I'm glad you enjoyed that song there, Carl and Claire, and thanks for coming back to me on that. Well, Pat, I know you're on your way in a few minutes, but we'll take one more track from you from the album, if we may, and I think I'll put you on the spot and ask you to pick a song out.
Pick a song. There's a wee song in this album which it's a kind of, I like a song, and when I sing it at the dances, it goes well. Goes down well, particularly with women for some reason or other.
Well, you never know.
It's a love song. I take it. It's about a couple meeting on the island of Formentera, which is off
Ibiza, isn't it?
Off Ibiza, yeah.
And was this written by yourself or co-written? Or?
Co-written. Michael Cummins wrote the words, and we're out there playing with Joy Travel in Ibiza, and
so that's where the inspiration came.
That's where the inspiration came. I took a boat trip over to Formentera, and it's a non-spoiled island. Not many people live there.
No, well, I can actually say in my travels, I've been to Formentera.
Have you?
I have indeed, yeah.
Well, I sing about the place and I haven't been. So there you go.
There you go. Well, I can tell you it's a beautiful place. It's paradise.
I didn't even know where it was when I got the words. And I started to sing about Formentera, and I better check out where Formentera is.
Where am I singing about?
So
it's a catchy song, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll have a listen to it now.
Okay.
Pat McKenna and Back to Formentera.
back to Formentera. Don't know what, but it won't leave my mind. I'm on board again, the boat out from Ibiza, leaving troubles and this big wide world behind. I guess I fell in love with you in Formentera, when dreams were young and sunshine everywhere. And tonight we'll shift the breeze in Formentera, 'cause my heart won't rest easy until I'm there. Something stirred my soul in Formentera. You smiled a sweet storm and blew me away. Harbor lights dance so soft in Formentera. Can't wait to see the stars as they come out to play. I guess I fell in love with you in Formentera. Dreams were young and sunshine everywhere. And tonight we'll shift the breeze in Formentera, 'cause my heart won't rest easy until I'm there. I guess I fell in love with you in Formentera, when dreams were young and sunshine everywhere. And tonight we'll shift the breeze in Formentera, 'cause my heart won't rest easy until I'm there. 'Cause my heart won't rest easy until I'm there.
My studio guest today, Pat McKenna there, and back to Formentera. Well, Pat, thanks again for coming in to see us. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. Thanks again for having me here, and thanks again to all your listeners for sending messages of support and that, because I really appreciate them taking the time to do that. I'm sure without people like that, we wouldn't be on the road.
Well, exactly. We all need our listeners, and yeah.
As the song says, it takes people like you to make people like me.
That just about sums it up. Well, Pat, thanks again for coming into the studio. We also have to thank Mary as well for your good lady wife who's come with you today and sitting quietly here beside us. And do come back again and see us sometime if you're passing.
Be delighted.
You're always very welcome. And keep us on the mailing list as well for your new recordings.
Thanks again. Thanks a million.
And safe journey home.
Thanks, Mail, and God bless. Take care.
And thanks, Pat.